on him today after his incredible performance in the last one.
Yeah, Boog, that was one of the best hitting displays I've seen in a while. My man was in the zone. He's able to carry that momentum over to today. We're in for a show on MLB The Show.
Turn me up and let the beat rock.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Ahmed Rosario leading things off and takes a strike. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Dave Martinez lined up for the Nationals.
At third, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Now that's smacked to right center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Hard hit left side. Abrams tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa to the plate.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
So Vladdy Jr. strikes out. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. And now Luis Garcia. There's the strike. Gausman, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just to pour it back.
James Wood at the plate now. That's ball 1. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Wow, that's a tough
Batting
call
seventh,
for the hitter,
right
but
fielder,
the pitcher will take that
Garrett.
all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
0-1.
Stone Garrett, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Pulls that one foul. Out to short. Over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And there's one away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Well struck right field. And that one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Waste no time there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Squirts away a little bit.
You're ball, 1 strike.
Nice job behind the plate there. Swing and a base hit. Bichette around third. The throw in.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the second baseman, Davis Schneider. Ground ball could be 2. The flip to second. Odelo. It's a double play. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Top half of the third inning. And now up for Washington, Paul DeYoung. And the first offering a fastball for his strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Now one missed. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Center field. Varsho moving under it. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Had an RBI yesterday. One of the 2 runs they scored in the game. That's in there. And that one fouled off. Good job to fight that one off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more straight and velo to it.
Rosario in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Up the middle. And that's a base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the
Now
big
batting,
part of the field.
the
Man, there
center
are a
fielder,
lot of
Jacob
hits
Young.
there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Jacob Young digging in for the Nationals. Right through there for a strike.
0-1. Ball. That's up.
Swing and a foul out of play. Tying run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And it is gone. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year. It's 2-1. Low.
Ball.
Takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
1-0.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
1-1.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Abrams
Outside
in now.
ball.
Takes ball 1 off the plate. Low at second with 2 down.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Man at second. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Connor Falefa puts it away, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Catcher Tyler Heineman.
Soroka back to work. Swing and a pop up. Abrams makes the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hot shot to third. Gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs. And the batter is
Up
George
next
Springer.
for the Blue
He's 0
Jays,
for 1.
right fielder George Springer.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Oh, and 2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And our score remains. Back here at
Leading
Rogers
off
Center.
for the
And now it's
Nationals,
Luis
second
Garcia.
baseman, Luis Garcia.
That one outside. Ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact. Leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it.
Always scary for a pitcher when a guy
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kevin Gausman makes way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Pitching
Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Yariel Rodriguez.
29.
He's into the game with the bases empty.
Yariel
Digging in,
Rodriguez.
Stone
That's the
Garrett.
ball.
Just missed. Rodriguez, in his second season, 27 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
In the dirt, but kept close. So a wild pitch. Allows the runner to advance.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taking away the double play opportunity.
That's out to center field. Varsho puts it away for the out. Bert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. And there's a ball. Gary, the runner at second with one away. Next offering is down low.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Oh, right to the backstop. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Gets a piece and stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
0-2. No, that's outside. Ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this two-run homer. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom four, now the number 2 hitter, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. That one pushed foul.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Out to center, Young. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Anthony Santander at the plate. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So one out, nobody on. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Out in front and foul to the left side. Blue Jays down a run. Line to the left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And the batter now, Nathan Lucas. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And he chases a high fastball there.
0-1.
Liner caught at second.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
That one ripped. This one looks like trouble. Throw cut off to second. He's in there.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Heineman in the box now. Takes strike one. Second and third, 2 down. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. One runs in. In there safely. And it's now 5-4.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here is Dalton Varsho. And that one pulled foul. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jacob Young. Swing and a pop-up. Connor Falefa. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. Late on that fastball.
Well, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. You can't catch up.
Swings and misses, and there's 2 down. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. Back now in Toronto, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's George Springer to start it off. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, these Blue Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce.
Springer swings, belts one. Out to left. Bangs off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. The tag, and he's out. And next for Toronto, Isaiah Kiner Falefa. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Popped up right side low. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
2 down, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. A little out front there as he swings through it.
It's 0-1.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Popped up. Garcia in position. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Nationals 4. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Up now for Washington, Luis Garcia. New pitcher now for the Jays, Ryan
Now
Burr.
pitching. for
Still
the
a
Blue
lot of
Jays.
game left, and this game could go
Number
either way.
43.
So this is a big
Ryan
opportunity for him to get some
Burr.
important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing into your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
1-1.
Bouncer to second. Jimenez. And that quickly 2 away. And now the right fielder, Stone Garrett. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. On the corner for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nats go down 1-2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. DJ Hers.
Now pitching for Washington.
Santander at the plate now as he chases
DJ
after that one.
Hers.
Activity in the
0-1.
Washington bullpen. Jorge Lopez
Timeout.
up and loosening in the pen. Ferrer warming up as well. Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Way
1-2.
inside.
Ball. 2-2.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So digging in, Bo Bichette. Strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that
No
arm
balls.
action.
1 strike.
Strike two.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the
0-2.
box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ruiz down to first with it. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
And that's a fair ball. Man at first, here's Andres Jimenez. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. And that's
Ball,
off
that's it.
the inside edge. 1-0. Lucas leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1-1.
Lifted in the air out to left. Wood makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Tommy Nance.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close.
No, that's
There's
it.
not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
In the dirt,
2-0.
now 2-0. Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and
0-1.
there was just no one there to knock it down.
Nance sets, fires. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Maybe a 2-ball, 5. Fires over to Guerrero. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Rosario swings through it for strike 1. In the dirt, and the runner holds. That one found hard the other way. So the tying run at second, and this is inside.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Throws to first in time. That's a very athletic play. Now it's going to be Jacob Young, and that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
The tying run is 90 feet away. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it.
well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Hers back to work. And that one fouled off. Hers measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Lifted in the air, right field. And it's caught for the out. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Lined, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's George Springer, 1 for 3. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Nationals 4. Back here at Rogers Center, and now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Jimmy Garcia.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Hauls it in for the out. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And that one fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that is out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Hard hit to third. And he can't come up with it.
Well, that's a pick you want to come up with as a first baseman. That's how you win that gold glove. But it's never on him to take the error on a throw like that. And he'll probably tell you he should have picked his teammate up, but he gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick.
Inside, ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And a base hit right there. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. Tie game here in the 8th. Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Jimenez throw to first. 2 away.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the third baseman, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Hit in the air, center field, Young. And there's 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Fly ball center field, Young coming in on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Now
And there's two down.
left fielder.
Now the Toronto four-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
All over that one right there. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
And fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Gets under and pops it up. Abrams. That is the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and this remains a 5-5 ball. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, Keibert Ruiz. And that one fouled off. Smoked into left field. Base hit.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Luke. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Now 1 gone in the 9th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Fought off foul.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Man at second. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. In the dirt. Kicks away from the catcher. Ruiz up to third on the wild pitch. With the goal. Run is third here at the top of the 9th. Alejandro Kirk, the new catcher now.
Number 30.
Popped up. Bichette under it. And there's 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. And that one is in for a strike at 95. 0-1. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Santander gets under it, and that's the 3rd out. Back now in Toronto. So bottom of the 9th, and now the DH, Nathan Lucas. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. That one pulled foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Line drive. And it's just foul. That was close. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Trying to send this to extra innings. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a ball line to center. Young flashes the leather on the running catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. Fouled off. He was late. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke him.
That was pretty nasty.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Garcia in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. And that one in the air center field. 2 down. And now James Wood. He's already homered in this game. That one's upstairs. Ball 1.
Hey.
And it is 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. He goes down looking. Back here at Rogers Center. We're in extras here. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Hers back to work. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
So now a pinch hitter, Tyler Gentry. He comes up with a chance to walk it off. In the air to left center, Young. He's got it, and there's 1 down. George Springer getting ready to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. Winning run stands at second. Hard liner. And there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Next to hit, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And a swing and a miss.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
He steps on the bag, and we're headed. And we're back. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Line drive. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Here comes the throw.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And he takes it himself for the out. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. And that's a strike. Towards first, Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One for the Nationals on this RBI double. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Derek Law. A chance at his first save of the year. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero. Junior. On the ground to third, DeYoung. In plenty of time to first. One up, one down. Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. He's already homered here in this one. On the ground, right side, fair ball, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they've tied it again. One down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, winning run on at first. That one down the line, and it stays fair. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only one gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Puts a bunt down. Off balance throw in time. And that's an out on the sacrifice. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. In the air out towards right center. Garrett on his way over. Squeezes it. And that will end the inning. Back now in Toronto. On to the 12th. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Young. Outside low. And that's ball one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball. The run comes in from second, and they've got the lead in extra innings. Safe at third with a triple, his third hit of the day.
Just a huge at bat right there. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Abrams, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Got it looking. That's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
In the air, center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Tyler Gentry next up for the Blue Jays.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
That's in there. That's strike.
One.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
A one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone. Ball game. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And the Blue Jays win it in 12. And a final 8-7. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
I'm about to say it, so listen. I'm about to flip up the script. Yeah, things will never be the same.
Don't nobody want it dance slow when you put it.
Pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing